by the end, buzzed is probably the word. Very in touch with myself, kind of in flow. Like I felt very alive, and like I was being very authentic and really true to myself.
Yeah, amazing. And like we plugged you in to your inner knowing, wasn't it? It's like the plug wasn't there before, and then we went, and then the energy flowed through you, and then you were like aligned. Hello, I'm on like plugged in on the mainframe. So we wanted to kind of use this opportunity now for you to share your experience from that, but also then what the plans are going forward, and importantly, what you've done out of that conversation. How did you feel when I sprung this idea on you of, well, we should completely do a Facebook Live?
I'm pretty sure I swore at you first, Christine.
I think you did.
I think I did. Yeah, I felt a bit, scared. Let's put it that way. I was afraid of going live with you at all. Never mind for something so personal.
Which is totally natural, because I think whenever we do something for the first time, it's scary, and it's part of our little kind of survival kit goes, no, I don't think that's a good idea. From that initial reaction, and then obviously when we got into the conversation and we got on with the live, what were some of the things that were easy for you to talk about? Because obviously we went through what you love to do, what you're good at, so kind of skills, experience, etc.
Yeah.
What have you got paid to do before, and what the world needs? So that's the 4 areas of the Ikigai, which is kind of this Venn diagram to show all of these different areas to look at your motivations, passions, and kind of vocation to really unearth what it is that you love. What was the experience like when, because obviously we were encouraging people to create this ideas soup. So I was talking you through questions. So it's kind of almost this combination of one-to-one coaching conversation, but with kind of people chipping in. What was your experience of that?
I found it really validating, because I think if it had just been you and me talking, I would have still got a lot out of it. I really would. But I think in having some people that I knew and who know me and could tell me those soft skills and nudge me in that direction, and I suppose allow that to be true about me, was really useful. But also having people I don't know comment on where they thought my real passions were, or even just coming up with ideas that I wouldn't have had by myself, was really validating and exciting. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the cool thing to do it live on video as well. And I know after speaking with a lot of people who did take the time to comment, they were reflecting, kind of saying, you could see a whole face light up when she talked about comedy and writing and, supporting women. And so they were able to reflect that back to you. Because I think sometimes we're so unaware, because that's maybe a small passion that we don't maybe share as much and not maybe publicly, to have that reaction of approval and of kind of encouragement is huge.
Yeah, it was incredible. It really was. With things like that in the arts particularly, I think it's really easy to kind of put them aside as hobbies and be like, well, they're not a real job, it's play, it's leisure time. And it's really nice to kind of put those out there as things that you like to do with your time, let's say. And people can see them and say, no, I can see a career there. There's something there for you that you can make money out of, but also make a life with.
I really do think that there's even more possibility for us to do things that we love and to make it work.
Yeah.
And to your point, it is just about once that seed is planted, then, I mean, what was happening in your internal dialogue where that validating experience was for you, where you just thought, no, this is a thing. I knew it was a thing, but now I even more know it's a thing.
Yeah, no, I really know. I have concrete proof. Other people have mirrored this back to me. It's okay. Well, I mean, through the process, my internal monologue was a bit was going to say argumentative, but it's
like push-pull energy kind of thing.
Yeah, because it's difficult to just overcome that kind of like, it's not a career thought process. So that was definitely there. I'm not going to lie to you, that was still there, but I was trying to keep that kind of back office. Like, yeah, you can have your opinion, but it's not on stage right now. So we can concentrate on other things and just kind of allow that possibility kind of to wash over me and to kind of make sense of what I was thinking. And I guess in the end, I was kind of left with this possibility is the word. This absolute proof that what I want to do and enjoy doing could potentially, not even potentially, could absolutely create a career for me.
So it's almost like you had the kind of fear and trepidation of like, yeah, but, which is our, I mean, we were joking on the call, so calling it HOW-ARD, right? Because what Howard does, he pops up and it's that inner voice that goes, yeah, but how are you going to do that though? I mean, is that realistic? How is that going to happen? And to your point, it's about, Howard, you can be here, but you don't hold the microphone at this particular point in time. You get to sit and watch, but this is about possibility. When you plant a seed, there's a bit of time to let it grow for the shoots to kind of come out.
Yeah.
Whereas actually, if you kind of plant it, but then expect it to grow immediately, then it's almost that expectation on it kills the idea, as opposed to, well, what if I was to nurture this a bit? Tell Howard to just keep away for the moment and just, like dance around in possibility. Because you said yourself, with all of this, it's about play, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, and that's what I said the other night, is the thing I've learned from comedy and all the workshops I've done is the best way to get to a solution or a piece of work or whatever is through play. I don't believe in forcing yourself to sit in a room with a piece of paper and find a solution for something. You've got to have a play around and have fun and figure it out.
What did that then do? Like, what happened after we came off live?
Well, I contacted like so many people afterwards. I had an additional conversation with you, being like, that was amazing. And I sent some messages off to Natalie of Women's Comedy Workshop fame, which was interesting because literally, I think it was the next day, logged into Facebook and there was an advertisement by Theatre in the Mill, which is the place where I have done 4 out of my 5 stand-ups, saying that the next season of